Welcome, beloved one, as together we are expanding consciousness. I am Kira, and I am truly honored to welcome you this evening or this afternoon or this morning to our beautiful yoga studio here at 12 Hummingbirds Retreat in Ecuador. You know, it's what we lovingly call hummingbird happy hour right now, because right outside these windows, the giant hummingbirds show up every day at the same time because they live here. And what's so beautiful about introducing you to all of this beauty is that today we're diving into one of my favorite words, trust. We're opening that gateway. We're saying yes. We're understanding what trust really is, because trust gets an interesting rap, doesn't it? And it really is something that demands our attention, especially in a world where the energy of love and the energy of trust carry the same frequency. Imagine that. So let's take a moment as we come together and bring our hands to our heart. And as we do, let's take in a beautiful deep Ave Saw breath, breathing up through the nose, Ave, exhaling, and simply bringing forward that beautiful smile. Because when we exhale with a smile, we send a signal to the soul, we send a signal to the universe that says, yes, I am here, I am ready, I am open, guide me. Those four simple lines are the mantra of self-ascension. And those four beautiful lines of the mantra of self-ascension were first gifted to myself and wisdom teacher Sri Ram Kaur way back when in 2002. It was the first moments when the archangelic realm opened up and said, you have arrived, humanity has arrived. The post-millennium world is here, and it is time to evolve and emerge consciousness through that beautiful moment. You are here right now. You discovered this right now. No matter how this wound up in front of you, if it's the first time you're connecting with me or the work of the Yoga of Self-Ascension, I am so honored and happy to be with you now and to know that our hearts have found each other. And if I have had the honor of journeying with you over the past 23 years, then thank you for being here now. Thank you for not giving up. All of us have had the choice. All of us are aware of what is happening on the planet. Yes, it can be scary. Yes, it can make you doubt. Yes, it can grab you in places that may truly cause you to be afraid. And that's the gift of the Yoga of Self-Ascension. It is that unique opportunity to evolve the trust within, to come forward through the perennial philosophies and to absolutely embody the highest aspect of consciousness that you are capable of while in this body of form. Now, I want to step back a minute because I said that you are capable of, and let me quantify that for you. Everyone, and I mean everyone, is capable of attaining their highest essence while in this body of form. It's just a matter of choice. It's a matter of the experience of the journey of this specific potentiality. So what does that really mean? How is this opening up a gateway to trust? What am I talking about? Well, thanks for asking. So as you settle in and as you relax, let me begin by sharing with you the Yoga of Self-Ascension. The Yoga of Self-Ascension is a journey of the perennial philosophies. It was talked about extensively by Aldous Huxley and Spinoza, but the perennial philosophies were actually codified. We knew all about this in the 1st century BC. And here we are right now at this moment, 2025, when this little version that's going into this encyclopedia of consciousness, when this one little chapter is being written. In this moment right now, you are being invited to trust yourself. The Yoga of Self-Ascension is the deep dive into you. It is as unique as you are. It is outside of dogma and beyond anything that would limit you. It is an opportunity for you to exhale, to feel safe, to know that you are not alone. You are not crazy. You're emerging. You're evolving. And it's okay. We are all doing that right now, everyone without limitation. The key is the conscious awareness of the emergence. The conscious awareness of the emergence. And this is where the gateway of trust enters. You know, many years ago, back in 2002, 2003, 2004, when my first book, Sacred Union, The Journey Home, came out, I remember then that the archangelic realm made it so clear that you're going to always say yes. You're not just going to say yes once. You're going to have to keep saying yes over and over and over again. Even when the last thing you want to do is say yes. Even when everything you ever knew, everything you ever loved is gone, you are still going to be asked to say yes. That is the gift of trust. That is the depth of knowing that all of this gorgeous, amazing creation, all of this that we have, our body, our hair, our eyes, our beautiful Mother Gaia, all of this is our co-creation. It is that which consciousness is calling forward to assist all, without limitation, to expand. So what does that mean? To assist all to expand. Well, let's look at love. You know love, right? Let's look at the template of consciousness itself. In the template of consciousness itself, it is that love, it is that passion, it is that trust in the expansion of all that I am that invites us to come forward and begin this journey, the journey of having a body. The journey of learning how to work with this body, being able to command this body. I will be turning 65 in September 2025, and I can lead any fitness class. I'm in better shape now than when I was 30, and I am continually reverse aging simply because I trust the flow of the universe that is coming through me because of the frequency of love that it contains. See, love is beyond the emotional. Love is not conditional. Love is an essence. It is an energy. It is a frequency. And during my near-death experience in 1989, it was this immense love, this blending with what I've described as the Godhead, and I hope you were with us last week. If not, go back and watch that episode. But it's this beautiful moment of really feeling the gift of oneness, of feeling that which has no separation, of being in such a state of knowing that hesitancy does not exist, doubt does not exist. What does exist is that melded knowing that trust and love are the same frequency. That in order to truly love, you must trust. And in order to truly trust, you must love. In this field of potentiality, we are loved so much that we are kept on a need-to-know basis. We are loved so much that we have the free will to express with an unlimited amount of creation. We are loved so much that we get to have this experience as many times as we need to really take it in. Imagine that. Imagine the infinite patience of universal love. Imagine the blessing of living in the knowledge and the knowing that through the Yoga of Self-Ascension, as per the perennial philosophies, as Einstein showed us through the Einstein-Rosen bridge, we have the capacity naturally, and I'm a living example of it, we have the capacity naturally to expand the capacity of our brain, to receive this information, to raise our conscious awareness so that we are no longer controlled by this world. We become the commander of it. What does that mean? We become the commander of it. You might go, Kira, that's kind of scary. Is that egocentric, blah, 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 blah. Got it. I hear you. And get down here. Come down to 12hummingbirdretreat.com. Check me out. Come see the authenticity. 22 years of talking about this in the gift that trust and love are the same energy. When we step into the yoga of self-ascension, we own the self-inquiry of what in me invited this to be. We rise through the victim consciousness that keeps us trapped. Because a victim will always need an abuser will want a rescuer, and a rescuer wants a victim, and it's just a continual cycle in a planetary thought body that is fear-based because of the collective consciousness sending out that energy of fear. Now, here's the good news about that, right? You might go, well, don't tell me that. I don't want to hear that, Kira. You do. You do want to hear that. You do want to acknowledge it. You don't want to run away from it. We chose to be in form in this potentiality, in this field right now, so that we can grow through fear, so that fear itself is no longer limiting. To be able to gaze at fear. What's the old adage? Gaze at your fear and it will disappear. Somewhat. But when we face that fear in the self-analysis of what in me invited this to be, we break free. We shatter the limitations. We get rid of the limiting beliefs and we stand up, taking responsibility. There was a hyphen in there. It is our responsibilities, that which we have cultivated through loving this experience, this journey. To love does not mean that ramifications are not had. To stand in the essence of trust is to absolutely know thyself and to move forward in that experience. To let go of the judgment, to release it, and to know and be the essence of self-forgiveness in the living awareness of forgive them, they know not what they do, and that it begins with you. So today, I want to offer you a gift. I first want to invite you to relax your breath into the potentiality and the recognition that trust and love are the same energy. I want to invite you to remember that through the template of consciousness, we are the ones spinning that wheel. We are the one that is offering that gift. And I want to invite you right now, if it's safe for you to stand. And if not, if you're sitting, that's okay. But if you're sitting, just get those feet flat on the floor. If you're standing, I want those feet flat on the floor, shoulder width apart. And I want to teach you a beautiful practice. This practice is called the Living Ankh. Back in Egypt, you may be familiar with the Ankh. The Ankh is a symbol of eternal life. The essence and the energy that when we embody trust and love together empowers this physical body to reverse age, to sustain us, to let go of physical ailments. Many of you have watched me over the years walk through cancer, lupus, and many other infirmities, and here I am healthier than ever. And so in this moment, the practice that helps the most is when we infuse ourselves consciously with this energy, with this frequency. And I always giggle that it's the best Snicker bar out there because it really does give you lots of energy. So as you are standing or seated, if you're seated, you want that spine straight. You want to make sure those legs are straight, feet as flat on the floor as you can. Just relax if it's safe to close your eyes. And if it's not, you can leave them open. And under your left foot, just imagine a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sphere of crystalline light. Just woo! Feel that tickling your left foot, just underneath your left foot. Feel that tickling your left foot. And then underneath your right foot, I want you to feel a beautiful sphere of golden light. Just keep it right there at your feet. Don't do anything with it. You're just standing on this beautiful sphere of crystalline light on the left, golden light on the right. Woo! And you feel that kind of lifting you up. And then very, very slowly, we're going to breathe upward with an Ave. And as we breathe upward, we're going to bring that crystalline and golden light slowly up our legs and have it stop at the first chakra. So breathing up Ave, exhaling, woo, those two rays of light come together at the base of the spine. And in just a moment, we're going to take another breath. I want you to just feel that right now. You might even want to lift a little bit or raise up on your feet if you can. If you're seated, you can even move those legs, really feeling the anchoring of those two beautiful beams of light. And now we're going to breathe up, and I want you to feel that gold and that crystalline light spiraling up through all of your chakras, and it's going to come right out of the top of your head. You ready? We're going to breathe it in. Ave. Sa. And you're feeling that energy coming out, just really just coming out. And it's forming this beautiful, beautiful spiral around you. Just feel that energy. And now I want you to take your arms and extend them out. And we're going to press our hands out like a beautiful Balinese dancer, because I want you to open up these chakras right here. These are very powerful energy spheres. So we're going to spread our arms out. We're going to push our arms back. And we're going to allow our head to naturally fall back so that our heart is open. We're just naturally opening up the heart, opening up the heart. Remember, trusting and loving together. And as we open the heart, I want you to know right now is this beautiful emerald sphere, this beautiful emerald light right here in front of the heart. We already have this beautiful golden and white light. And I want you to receive this beautiful emerald light in the energy of the healing light of Archangel Raphael. Just really feel that come in, blending with your body. It's a really beautiful energy. Taking a moment to feel this gift, feel the warmth and the heat. Breathing up, Ave, scooping all that energy in, bringing it to our heart, letting the head bow in the humility of receiving, dropping the hands, relaxing, and smiling. Yeah, how do you feel? Ave, Sa. That's balance. Throughout the day, when you're scrolling, when you're looking at things that may have an attachment, when you're interfacing with that which is part of that matrix energy, stop, take a minute, bring your hands to your heart, breathe. In this moment, I trust myself. And then relax those hands, stand up if you can, and quickly, whoom, pull that energy up. You can do it that fast. You can stand up at your desk and just go, whoom. People can just think that you're stretching. But what you're doing is you're igniting. You're calling in the essence of true love, of the unconditional love of that which I am as you are. Consciousness is raising faster than it ever has. We have collectively arrived at a moment that we have not ever collectively been at before in our conscious awareness. Now that has a lot of ramifications, and that flies in the face of a lot of other things, and I have a lot of other shows to bring you. But you're here now. And so I invite you to take today and smile. Gaze up at the sky and say thank you. Take in another breath and remember that you are here. You are ready. You are open, and you are guided. You are not alone. You are not crazy. You're just beginning your best life. And I'm so honored to still be on this journey with you right now. I am Kira, and I invite you to visit iamkira.net, read the articles, learn more about the Yoga of Self-Ascension, get down here to 12hummingbirdsretreat.com and discover the infinite presence of you. It's your time, and we are collectively emerging. I love you so dearly. Many blessings.